the risk of looking insubordinating.
Yes.
I called a press conference and saying, I don't agree with the president. These are not criminals, these are our sons and daughters. And I think they have a point they need to be listened to. By that time, our relationship had deteriorated.
Why didn't you resign?
Why should I? He had not given me the job. I was given by the people of Kenya. You see, if I was a vice president who is appointed and you disagree with your boss.
If he's messing the job and
no. But he's the one. He did not give me the job. I was given the job by the people of Kenya.
Okay.
The people of Kenya didn't have a problem with me. They wanted somebody who can speak for them. And I think the framers of the 2010 Constitution were right. Mm-hmm. You needed a deputy president who is elected, who can offer some oversight within government.
And protected by the law.
And protected by the law. And he could not take advice.
How long do you think it would have taken to sack you if it had been under the old constitution?
No, he would have sacked me from the first day. He
did just helping him to win. And
he was just using me to win. He's a user.
You would not have finished a year?
No, I don't think so. He had a problem with me from day one. Because one, he hates the truth.
Yes.
Number two, he doesn't want anybody around him who has an opinion. He doesn't want anybody around him who thinks. He wants robots and data heads, people who just say yes sir, and who cannot ask any question, who cannot give any contribution.
Yes.
He was happy for me to help him to become president. But he wanted a Rigathi Gachagua who is running mate for the purposes of getting elected.
Elections.
But he didn't want a Rigathi Gachagua who is a deputy president. He wanted a Kithure Kindiki who is a deputy president. A Rigathi Gachagua who is running mate. You remember Kithure Kindiki wanted to be running mate.
Yes,
and he said no.
Yes.
He knew the guy could not deliver the votes.
Yes.
So he needed a Rigathi Gachagua.
But then when he will want
then he decided let me have what I wanted from day one.
A deputy president.
A Kithure Kindiki who is a deputy president.
Yes.
A guy who would never say no. A guy who will say yes sir. A guy who will not question anything. Yes. A guy who is not people oriented. A guy who doesn't care for the people of Kenya. He's just looking after his own job and his own stomach and pleasing his boss. I was made from very different metal. And looking in hindsight, I don't think I should have really taken that job as a running mate.
Well, looking back,
I think I didn't understand this guy well. I only understood him when he got power. I think he was too good an actor before he got power. He was a very good pretender.
Do you think Nani is surviving?
Who?
Before we come round to finishing this issue, people are really asking me to ask you.
Who?
Kindiki, will he survive?
He'll survive, but he'll be a very unhappy man because Ruto is through with him. A running
will he be kept to 2027?
He cannot impeach him because it will resonate very badly with him. He will look to be a very terrible person.
Not impeaching, I'm saying in terms of will he be his running mate next year?
I don't think so. A running mate, Professor.
Yes.
Let's be very practical about politics.
Yes.
You pick a running mate to help you mobilize votes.
Now, and
that's why he picked me. He needed the mountain vote. He needed a guy who is a serious mobilizer.
And that was you.
Who is believable, who can persuade people to vote in a certain direction. That's how he picked me.
Kindiki.
When I look at this mountain,
yes,
this mountain is through with William Ruto. Completely. He cannot get to.
So are you saying even if he were to remove Kindiki as running mate for next session, whatever, next election, and he will antagonize the mountain to the point.
No, the mountain is already antagonized.
Whatever little he was going to get will it disappear.
The mountain is already antagonized.
Are you telling me he cannot pick, say, Anwaiguru, the gender
cast? Let me tell you, Professor.
Or pick, I've heard people like, you have mentioned people like GK.
Let me tell you, Professor.
MP Fondia, who look smart guys, and persuade the people of the mountain.
Let me tell you,
it's
Professor.
Called karaoke.
I'm an expert in this mountain.
So there's karaoke, there's Anwaiguru, there's Mwangi Kiwinjuri. Are you saying these people cannot help you?
Let me tell you, Professor.
Yes.
I know this mountain. I was able to help William Ruto to become president because I understand this mountain. And I guided him and he was listening.
And immediately after winning,
after he won,
you told me.
Yes, I was listening. Yes. And I guided him. I'll tell you, let non-Kikuyus not abuse Uhuru Kenyatta. The Kikuyus don't want one of their own to be abused by outsiders.
Yes.
And he would restrain Oscar Sudi, he would restrain Murkomen and himself.
Yes.
He would leave us to deal with Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yes.
He would listen that time. When we disagreed And I told him, you are the first president in the world to destabilize his own government. Why do you want to destabilize your own government? The foundation of your government is a mountain with 5 million votes. I can see you have quoted Raila Odinga. Why do you want to lose 5 million votes to look for 1.5? Doesn't look very wise. I told him this mountain, I know this people.
How secure that 1.5 as you speak?
I was telling you, no, it's not gone. We'll discuss it. There is nothing. And I told him, I warned him. I told him there is nothing. And I told him he will be a very miserable man.
You told him before he pitched you?
I told him, you don't leave what you are holding to go and look for something in the bush. I asked him, what kind of a politician are you, Mr. President? We were talking. 4 hours. I said, how do you leave 5 million votes in your hands in pursuit of 1.5 that you are not sure of? I asked him. He said, no, I have a lot of experience, my friend. I've been around for 35 years. I became president against a sitting president. Don't joke with me. I know what I'm doing. You have no experience yourself. You are just a one-time member of parliament. You know nothing. I told him, Mr. President, I agree. I know nothing about this country. You know much more than I do. But in matters mountain, I know more than you do. You know nothing. Because you are not one of us. You believe you are one of us because we gave you votes. You are not one of us. You don't understand this mountain. I told him, the mountain hates betrayal. The sin of betrayal is not forgiven in the mountain. Once it has taken place, it has no remedy.
Because of what they went through.
It has no remedy. It's because of the freedom struggle.
Yes.
That the British were really hard on the Kikuyu nation. But the British would have been dealt with within a year. But it became impossible to deal with them because of betrayers.
From the inside.
The collaborators from inside. Because they are the ones who knew the valleys and the caves and who is who. So the Kikuyu nation was really brutalized by the British settlers because of betrayers. And the people of the mountain hated betrayal. It has never left them. It's part of their DNA. And I told William Ruto, my friend, you yourself, William Ruto, you are a beneficiary of the mountain's district for betrayal. These mountain people don't like you. They don't even trust you. But the fact that they think you are betrayed by Uhuru Kenyatta, and since they hate betrayal, they'll punish Uhuru Kenyatta and make you president. Not because they like you, not because they believe in you, but because they hate betrayal. And they don't like injustice. And they don't like somebody being mistreated for whatever it is worth. So these Kikuyus, these Meru, these Embus, decided to make you president to tell Uhuru Kenyatta, no, betrayal is unacceptable among our people.
Now,
so I told him,
yes,
if they punished Uhuru Kenyatta their own for betraying the son of another who is not their own,
now
if you betray their own and you are not one of them,
how will
they will punish you 10 times. I told him the way we are talking. He said, no, I'll take the consequences.
He told you he will take the consequences.
I said, I'll take the consequences. I said, my friend, I know these people. Don't destabilize your government. Don't destabilize your government. If you think I'm asking too many questions, just be patient the way Uhuru Kenyatta was patient with you for 10 years. For another 3 years, then you can change me and bring somebody else. But if you betray the mountain, you will not have peace for the remainder of your presidency. And this mountain will make you one term. He said, don't threaten me. That is blackmail. I said, it's not. I'm just being a truthful deputy. I'm your person. We were elected together.
It has been said.
I wanted us.
It has been rumored. Just like you get information, we also get a bit. That you are a bit disrespectful to the president. You even shouted. At times you banged the table. How true is that?
Well, when two men of similar age are arguing, it's normal for people to lose their temper. Yes. He was very abusive.
Yes.
If he abuses me, I answer back. In any case, he was elected, I was elected. We were elected, both of us. And my vote made him president. It's a vote he should have respected. And I was not being rude to him. I was just being truthful. Telling him, look here, hey, we were elected by Kenyans. They are losing faith in us. We'll be in trouble in another 3 years. Please, let's listen to them. Let's not kill children. Let's not abduct children. Let's not have extrajudicial killings. We promise people will not do demolitions and evictions. We are doing it. Please, let's not do it. We are overtaxing people. We need to let people have business. He couldn't take it. So I advised him, but he had been advised by some other people. Today, I'm sure he regrets. He was told, among the mountain people, crown ikitoka kwa kichwa ni mabati. These people of the mountain don't respect the person. They respect the position. Once he is removed as deputy president, he will not even be invited in federal committees. That is what he was told.
He was told like that?
Yeah, and he believed it because he doesn't know.
No,
he doesn't know our people.
Yes.
And when I was removed and there were no demonstrations, he confirmed. He thought it is true because ordinarily the other communities would have been in the streets.
Yes.
But the mountain people are very different. When they are angry, they keep quiet. If they are too angry, they sing. They sing. That's what happened. They were in shock.
Yes.
But a man they trusted, they made him president. He made a commitment he would never humiliate his deputy. He has not only humiliated him, but removed him from office. Yet this man was the custodian of their interest in the government, and he has removed him. They were so shocked. It took like a week for them to internalize what had happened. Then the second week, they started getting angry. The third, fourth week, they started singing. The fifth week, they started saying Ruto must go in bus. The sixth week, songs started coming up. The anger kept on building. Then he added insult to injury. He started now sending goons to attack me in church. He started sending goons to attack me in meetings. The people got even more angrier because he was doing what the British were doing. Not just persecuting a community, but being physical. The British were very physical against the Kikuyu nation. And they hate physical. If there is something that is very demeaning to the Mount Kenya people, is when you go physical against them. Because it's total act of humiliation.
It reminds them.
It reminds them
that very bad past.
Of the British struggle. And you know, like now the old people in Olkalau, the old people, 80, 90, they were bribed, they could not listen. Because they were here during the fight for independence. They know betrayal. They know persecution.
Talking of betrayal, Mheshimiwa, there are those who say Gachagua has understood his community so well in matters of betrayal. He's now using that card to demonize other Mount Kenya leaders.
Yeah.
So that we have Moses Kuria, Kimani Ichung'wah, and the smaller ones like Wamombi and the rest.
Let me tell you.
And now you are using that card of betrayal.
Not Professor.
And you have tried to
I try to talk to those people.
You are painting them as if they are devils.
I try to talk to them as an elder.
Yes.
That you don't betray your people. They cannot take betrayal.
Yes.
During the colonial times, the collaborator was hated more than the British settler. That if a Mau Mau freedom fighter had one remaining bullet in his chamber, one, and he met a white soldier and a home guard, he would shoot the home guard.
The Gati.
The Gati. Gati is home guard.
Yes.
It's Gati now in Kikuyu.
Yes.
You know,
shoot the home guard.
You shoot the home guard. The home guard was more hated because he was one of their own.
Then why are you making leaders from your community who may not agree with you, why are you making them that hated?
It's not me. It is them who have betrayed their people. When William Ruto abuses the community and says they are tribalists and traitors from the community are clapping, what do people feel? When Aden Duale says the Kikuyu nation are hyenas, and these people who are with Ruto say nothing, what do you think the community feels? I'm actually having a crisis myself. In fact, I've had two crises in matters politics since I went to politics.
Yes.
When I was being removed from office, William Ruto offered me all sorts of inducements to resign. And many of my friends and allies thought I should resign in honor so that I get my dignity and my perks. And Others thought I should allow them to impeach me. It was a very difficult decision for me.
Yes.
It was very agonizing. I'm having a similar problem. I want everybody from the community to come back home to the DCP. But the community is saying no. The community is saying no, we don't want traitors. Anybody who removed from office, we don't want. Anybody who passed Finance Bill 2024, we don't want. Anybody who has been organizing goons to attack churches and kill our people, we don't want.
But people can change.
I'm just saying I'm willing.
Why don't you explain to them that
I am
just like Saul became Paul, human beings change?
I am having a great problem. A great problem. I don't know what to do. I am of the opinion myself that we forgive them. Because at the end of it all, they are our children.
You can't convince the people.
And Ruto is a very deceptive character. And he can deceive anybody because he deceived me also. He deceived our bishops. Anybody can be deceived. And Ruto is such a con man. He can deceive anybody. I am appealing to other leaders and the community to forgive these people. But they don't want. Yesterday, a member of parliament who works with Ruto came to this gate here. I was learning 40 minutes later that he was manhandled by the public and chased away.
Oh?
Completely. He was told not to get anywhere near this compound. I was just here. I did not know what was happening. I was learning later that a certain member of parliament from Laikipia had come to the gate wanting to see me. And the public, not my people or my security, the public who hangs around here. And they have now they are all over looking for traitors.
Yes.
See these traitors now, because things are very bad, after Nukalau, want to come, and we don't want them. I have called my team tomorrow night for a very candid conversation so that they can advise me what we do. I'll try to persuade them that for whatever it is worth, let's be magnanimous. For whatever it is worth, William Ruto is a deceptive character. He deceived me, Rigiji. I supported him, and I did not know he's that bad.
So that
he deceived the whole community. He deceived our bishops. He deceived our pastors. He can deceive anybody. That is my argument.
If they came, if the community agreed with you and said, okay, we understand you are our leader, you have told us we shall receive them, okay. Now they come and the DCP already has people on the ground who are doing DCP work and mobilizing, and they are good people. Will you give them a chance to compete against?
I wanted that is my wish.
For example, if somebody washed himself clean, that is apologized, and you
that is my wish.
Would you allow him to run against somebody like Nedu?
That is my wish.
Yes.
To allow them to come.
Yes.
And let the public decide whether to accommodate them or not. I think that is the best as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
That I don't reject them as a leader. I allow the public to reject them. The public is telling me, we don't want these people. And I'm telling the public, then why don't we allow you an opportunity during the nominations to pronounce yourself? They say, no, we don't want these people in our party. These are traitors. These are very bad people. They'll contaminate our region and our politics. We don't want to see them in our meetings. They are traitors. They have betrayed our community. They have embarrassed this community. They have allowed William Ruto to humiliate the community. They have allowed Aden Twale to call us hyenas. You know, they have allowed Kipchumba Murkomen to send goons and police to kill our children, to attack our churches, especially the attack on the Church of Christ. Is very painful to the people of this region, because basically 99% of the people here are very serious Christians, and they really respect the church. And the desecrating of the altar, where goons and police stormed the church and attacked Christians, is a very painful thing to this community, to a point that they are feeling that anybody associated with Ruto should not go anywhere near them. But I'm trying to persuade them and say, look here, good people, this William Ruto is a master in deception and lies and con man.
Understand these people.
Yeah, please, even me, your leader, he conned me.
Understand and forgive them.
He conned me myself. All our bishops were praying for him and singing for him. He conned our bishops. He conned our reverends. Even these characters, these MPs, please, they are also victims of deception.
Yes.
Let's give them a chance to redeem themselves. The public is saying, no, these people have caused us.
In the interest of time, let's talk about Olkalau briefly. Olkalau was big. I should say extremely big. What magic did you play?
Nothing, no magic.
And what lesson do you think this country can learn from Olkalau?
No magic in Olkalau. I did not even step there.
Yes.
I knew the outcome.
But it can't be 87%, surely.
No, I knew.
You've been in this country.
It would have been higher if William Ruto had not sent
Gachagua,
police.
Mheshimiwa, you have been in this country, you have witnessed elections, even at a time people thought you were with Uhuru Kenyatta in 2002, when we thought Kibaki was going to get 100%. He